It's often been said that earning money is hard. But spending wisely is even harder. And we all know that in order to do things right, it takes proper planning. This is especially true when it comes to your personal finances. If you've never worked with a budget before, that's okay, don't be intimidated. You're not alone. Once you learn how to create a budget and stick to it, you'll realize how much healthier your finances will be. It doesn't matter how much money you have. One of the best ways you can manage your money is to budget. Having a working budget allows you to track both your income and your expenses. Budgets allow you to better understand where your money comes from and where it's going. They can also help motivate you to save. In today's video, you'll learn 5 simple steps to create the right type of budget for you. As you apply each step, you'll start to feel confident with your finances. But before we begin, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. You'll pick up other financial tips and strategies just like this one. Now, let's get budgeting. You probably think that creating a budget is too complicated or too overwhelming. But the truth is, a budget can be as simple or as detailed as you want it to be. There is no set rule. The purpose of a budget is to determine if you're spending more than you make. It can even become part of your daily routine. So, let's look at the 5 steps to creating the right budget for you. When it comes to your money, the best way for you to track your financial activity is using a budget journal. It can help you track information on your saving and spending habits. A journal can also indicate if changes need to be made. So, what is the best option for you? There are 3 types of budget journals: notebooks, spreadsheets, and online apps. Use whichever budget journal you feel is best for you. Don't worry about picking the wrong one. The more important part is how consistently you use it. Every time you receive money, indicate that as income. Every time you spend, indicate that as an expense. Your budget preparation starts with tracking what you earn every month. Your goal is to determine your standard monthly income. A standard monthly income sets the limit on what you're allowed to spend, without the worry of going into debt. Begin with listing your primary source of income. A primary source of income usually is how much you make from full-time employment. If you're part-time or self-employed, you may have multiple primary sources of income. And your income may vary from month to month. That's okay, just indicate what that number is each month. Next, list any additional income sources you may have. They can be from additional jobs, bonuses, rental income, scholarships, or inheritances. When listing all of your sources, make sure the income you receive is after taxes. If you're awarded any type of promotion from a credit card, do not include that as income. They should never be considered. Once all of your income sources are listed, simply add them together to determine your standard monthly income. Now, let's review your expenses. Remember, expenses indicate how you spend your money. They can show whether or not your budget is balanced. To do this, start by looking back. Review the last 3 monthly bank and credit card statements. As you complete this exercise, you can better understand your spending patterns. Next, is to look forward. Make a list of all your fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses include your mortgage or rent, internet fees, car payment, or any child care. Variable expenses include things like food, utilities, or entertainment. These items may vary each month. Lastly, you should include any unexpected expenses in your budget. It's always smart to be prepared for them. Unexpected expenses include things like surprise car repairs, replacing a broken window, or purchasing a new phone. The best way to estimate unexpected expenses going forward is calculating the monthly average of these expenses from the past 3 months. Whatever that number is, be sure to include that on your list. Once you've outlined all of your expenses, simply add them together. The final number represents your total monthly expenses. You've probably been told, you should always balance your budget, meaning that your standard monthly income equals your total monthly expenses. However, you should strive to have more income. Obviously, if your expenses are more than you earn, that can be a recipe for financial disaster. It means your lifestyle is unsustainable. Comparing your income to your expenses is the best way for you to make adjustments to your budget. If you're spending too much, find ways to cut expenses. If you're left with extra income, put that money towards a savings account, an emergency fund, or a retirement plan. Choose what's best for you. People sometimes think budgets restrict your ability to spend and enjoy life. But they do the opposite. Budgets give you financial freedom and keep you aware of your financial health. Use budgeting as an opportunity to set financial goals like purchasing a new car, renovating your home, or taking a vacation. Now that you've established your total monthly income and expenses, the best way to keep them balanced is to follow the 50-30-20 guideline. 50% of your income goes to essential needs. These are expenses such as housing, your car, food, and health insurance. 30% is for lifestyle choices. These are things like cell phones, dining, entertainment, and perhaps any causes you support. 20% of your income is focused on the future. This includes building your savings, paying off any debt, or planning for retirement. So, there you have it. You've listed your income and calculated your expenses. You determined if they were within the 50-30-20 budgeting guideline. And you made sure they were balanced. Congratulations! You now have a budget you can work with. Going forward, use your budget to your advantage. Continue to make any adjustments as often as you need. And, most importantly, stick to it. Thanks for watching. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up by clicking the like button. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Share how your budget is working for you, and how it has impacted your life.